Well, first of all, they're a great academic and athletic institution. They're somebody that we believe has some of the same core values that we have. All of us are large public universities, and certainly Texas A&M is like that. And it would be a positive addition to the SEC. If Texas A&M were to come into the SEC, obviously there'd be scheduling issues that had to be resolved, and we'd have to just work through those. Other conferences throughout history have expanded themselves. The last two schools we admitted to the SEC are South Carolina and Arkansas. So we had to change when those two schools were admitted. It's a little further west than Arkansas. But you know, if you look at the history of volunteers, they travel wherever we play, so it really doesn't make any difference. Well, remember we said we're fine with 12, but if other conferences are going to begin to change, then we have to reevaluate the situation. And so as we met last night, we talked about Texas A&M. Because Texas A&M petitioned the Big 12 to leave the Big 12, we had a letter from the commissioner that said they unanimously supported Texas A&M's petition to leave, and Texas A&M filed an application with the SEC. And so we were prepared to admit them to the SEC. Before the meeting actually took place, we found out that that letter was perhaps not still in effect. And I think if you read the news article that came out from the SEC, it says that we're waiting for clarification of that position.
When do you expect clarification? Do you have any idea?
I have no idea when that'll be. I don't think anybody has any idea when that will be.
Can you understand why people are resistant to change? It's just because the SEC has maybe such a good thing going right now?
We've got a great thing going, but what we've got to make sure is we have the same great thing going in the future, and that our conference continues to be the most competitive conference in the country.
You've got a lot of things going on. Obviously, you just hired an athletic director. You've
yes.
got everything going. How do you kind of stay educated on this kind of stuff? I mean, just to know all that's going on.
I try to depend on the interim vice chancellor for athletics and the athletic director for advice and counsel.